and he said he's got an art lesson, so he might
He's
have
got
to,
a what?
Oh, an art lesson. Here he is.
Oh. Hello.
Oh.
My
He's
God.
booking an art lesson on the Friday, the day that we've always done a podcast. But no, it's fine.
It's every 2 weeks. And I completely forgot about the podcast. He's American, so
Oh.
the time difference is obviously a bit difficult.
An
And
American.
obviously because I have work, so it had to kind of be at a time where I'd be back from work and not be traveling back to traffic. So yeah, sorry about that. But I don't know if I've just gotten the date wrong or if he's late or. But I don't know what's happening at the moment.
Maybe it was a scam.
Well,
No, I had the first lesson. He was great.
Okay.
I've already had the first lesson. I
Okay.
paid him last.
Okay, that's fair.
No, he's
maybe
really
he just
good.
did. Maybe you didn't give the best impression in the first lesson.
Yeah. No, he's really good. He got he has like a degree in illustration and animation from like Texas. And he was trained by like Disney and Pixar animators. So he's really good.
Okay, nice.
But yeah, like he's already given me some good techniques. But yeah, I don't know what's happening at the moment.
Make sure you get it in nice and deep. They tend to like it that way. Bend
I
them
just had
over.
a feeling that one of you would do that.
I was thinking it, but I
I'm not
couldn't
gonna
think of
say
anything.
it.
I couldn't think of anything good enough to say. You know, like when you know,
Yeah.
I often do that when I say there's a joke there, but I can't be bothered to.
Oh man.
I was thinking
I used
maybe
to
it tells you
my-
just like, no, Alex, you use the pencil to draw on the paper, not the other way around.
It's not working.
Alex, the pencil doesn't go in your ear.
God's sake.
But I need to balance out the one on the other side.
God. Oh yeah. Sorry I haven't been on in a while. How has everyone been?
Ah,
Yeah.
good. I'm here. I'm in my empty flat again, and my mum's just gone back to.
Is your mum gone back now?
Yeah,
Okay.
back to her usual.
Starting to
restaurant.
appreciate the loneliness again.
Yeah, it's a bit different this time because before when she's come back to stay, I've been at work all like in the office, and then I've come home, and when you come home from the office, you just don't want to know about anyone or anything in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Whereas this time, because I've just been sat home, so we've just been kind of chatting all day. I'm a bit sadder that she's going this time.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get over it.
In 3, 2, well, I'm over it.
We binge watched This Country on iPlayer,
What's that
which
about?
is really
You
really good.
mentioned it to me.
Yeah, it's about it's about these two cousins that live in this village in the Cotswolds, and it's just about their day-to-day life. It's kind of like a fly on the wall mockumentary sort of thing.
Okay.
But they're very West Country, and like the way they talk and act is just like is so accurate. It's really good.
Oh, that sounds funny.
Very Hot Fuzz without the Colts, maybe?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd have to have a check it out then.
It's like generally you could see any of these people just on the street when you're walking down the street. Like I think
Yeah.
we all know people like it. It's great. It's really good.
Have you guys watched Watcher on Netflix?
No.
I watched this episode last night. It's actually pretty good. It was based on you know about the whole
Game in it? Or,
No,
that's
no, it's-
Witcher. That's Witcher.
yeah.
You see where I was going?
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of that Cockney chat up program.
Oh.
Watcher.
Oh,
Oh,
God. No, it's
Well,
basically based
not
on
the weird mummy creature that turns Tom Baker into Peter Davison.
No.
Sorry.
It's alright, no, it's okay. It's about like based on a true crime story where like this family moved into this house, and they started getting like really creepy, threatening letters from like a complete stranger about like sort of saying, I'm gonna take your children and stuff like that, and kind of saying like I've watched over this house for decades, and all that, and it's really creepy. And I sort of looked at the case and stuff like ages ago, and yeah, it just kind of gets creepier and creepier, and they never found the person who sent the letters. Like they put cameras in, they put so much security, and never caught anything. It was just really weird, and they dramatized it a bit in the series, but it was first episode is very good.
There's ghosts in it now.
Yeah, definitely very unnerving.
On that same sort of vein, starting next week is Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities,
Oh, get him on tour.
which is two episodes a week from Tuesday the 25th to Friday the 28th of Octopus 2022.
What's that about?
It's just it's an anthology horror series, so every episode is a different horror story, and that looks very good. I'm looking forward to that.
Is that like Fear Street in a way?
I don't know.
Kind of like an anthology thing, or
Okay.
Miracle Workers.
Sorry, is Miracle Workers another one, or is that what Fear Street's about?
Yeah, it's like an anthology. It's got Daniel Radcliffe and Steve Buscemi in it.
Oh.
And each season is like a different story with the same actors. So like the
Okay.
first season is like they're angels and he's God and they're kind of answering people's prayers. And the second season is like medieval times. Third season is on like the Oregon Trail. It's freaking hilarious.
Okay. I've not heard of that one.
No,
It's
no.
good. Daniel Radcliffe is so funny in it.
I mean, on slightly connecting news, that we were like a couple of hours too late with our podcast last week, Kristian. We
What
tend to
happened
keep
last
up to date on all the celebrity deaths going on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Related to Daniel Radcliffe's death.
Yeah.
Quite a sad death, actually. Robbie Coltrane.
Oh yeah, of
Hagrid.
course, yeah. I heard about
He's-
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad.
Finally gone to the big creature care home in the sky.
Yeah, because his last appearance was at the 20th anniversary.
it?
of Harry
Okay.
Potter. Yeah.
Okay. That was like in the past year, wasn't it? It was recently they
was.
released it, I think.
January, wasn't it? And it's really
Yeah.
sad actually, because in the anniversary special, he said, "Oh, it's gonna this films are gonna be around for years, for years to come. I won't be around, but Hagrid will be." And it was like,
Oh,
oh
shit.
God, it's like,
Like,
Jesus
oddly
Christ.
maybe I don't know what the cause of death was, but maybe he knew something.
Yeah, maybe,
So it was like
yeah.
him just sort of like, I might not be here, but
Wasn't it?
Hagrid will.
Yeah,
Was he the one who died
I-
of COVID-19?
I don't think so, because apparently he died like in hospital, but they don't know what of.
Oh, okay.
They haven't said what it's of.
Yeah, he'd been ill for 2 years prior to his death. It says.
Yeah, that's awful.
Sad.
Yeah. So shout out there.
Yeah.
Like to shout out the resting in pieces.
Yeah.
Angela Lansbury as well.
Angular
Yeah,
Lansbury.
that's when we did
Oh, okay.
manage to catch in time last week.
Yeah.
That's literally like, I think it was announced within like a couple of hours after us recording the
I
podcast
see.
last Friday or something.
Yeah.
And we'd like recorded the podcast, and I went downstairs, and Cheyenne said to me, "Oh, did you hear?" It's like, "Oh, fuck."
Oh. Is that noise?
That's his pet dog.
Yeah, my pet dog.
Oh. But yeah. Sorry. Oh God. Do you want to hear something really stupid that I said yesterday?
Just yesterday, or
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. No, so my mum was like saying something about olive oil to my gran. She was like, olive oil is made from these amazing olives. And my gran was sort of like, oh really? I had no idea.
Sorry.
And so grandma, she just tell your mum, basically be really sarcastic and say, hey mum, did you know olive oil is made from olives? And I got a bit tongue twisted. I said to her, hey mum, did you know olive oil is made from oils? And she was just like, what the and she just burst out laughing. She's like, what the fuck are you on? She's like, Jesus Christ.
Oh dear.
Oh, I
Wow.
might have to go in a bit.
Oh, should we try and get TV of the
Yeah. Do you
year
want me to do mine
before you-
first?
Go on then.
before
Yeah,
you
yeah.
disappear on us?
Fuck, what year
Wait,
are
what
we
year are
on?
we on now?
I think it's
2014.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh god, that's last year I've done. I have to get a move on.
Oh, I only have one anyway.
Oh shit. Alright.
It was the
I
TV.
don't have my normal scroll this year.
Oh.
Okay. It was my the one that I had was the TV show of The Flash.
Oh, okay. I thought that was more recent, but fair dues.
Yeah, it started in 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have to go.
Just that. That's your
Yeah,
2014.
I had one. Yeah, I clearly didn't watch much TV in 2014.
No. Fair enough. Well, enjoy your art attack.
Thank you. Alright, I'll see you guys.
And
I'll see you tomorrow.
yeah, tomorrow for me and
Yeah.
well, it's the 4th for the emo night, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm provisionally free. We can arrange it before
Cool.
then. Though.
Awesome. Alright, I'll speak to you
It's
soon.
Tilly's thing next Friday, anyway, isn't it? So
That's
It
true,
is,
actually,
yeah. Yeah, we have no idea what we'll be wearing to it, so
I gotta get mine, but yeah.
cool. Alright, I'll
Okay.
see you guys soon.
Hey,
Alright, bye.
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 Alex
he's
there,
gone.
making a special guest appearance on an audible.
Yeah, no, that's it's been relegated to.
It's nice. I think we should take callers. Not that I can physically do that, but like,
Well, if you, any of your other friendship circles, the friends you don't like to infect with our insanity.
it's just a different type of insanity, I'm afraid.
No, I know. It's. I couldn't think of the right term. It's sort of like you didn't want to inflict us upon your true friends. Sort of.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, little do you know, there's other group of my actual friends that.
Got your actual. You didn't want to inflict us lot onto them.
I committed
But,
a
yeah.
crime several years ago, and this is my community service.
Digimon.
Yeah. Did you ever wonder about that massive ankle thing I wore?
I thought
just
it was
thought-
just fashion
thought,
statement.
thought you had
but-
gout.
Yeah, it's a gout detector.
Well, we'll finish off this tip of the year then.
Well, yes. I don't really have a big. Like 50% of the stuff on my list are stuff I've only really seen through Logan watching it.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, not a lot of stuff that's necessarily my. I'd say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5
Okay.
are actual choices for mine, and then the top lot are not really. Oh, and then one in the top lot, but that was an okay. Whatever. We'll get. Yeah. Do you want me to go, or should you go?
I'll go. I feel like you're gonna have
You go.
more to say than, than me, so we do them in
I always
reverse
do.
order.
I always do.
So I've got 2 honourables,
Oh,
which are
I should hope so. Most humans do. Two balls.
well, 50% of
honourables.
humans do.
Oh yeah, human males. I should have said. Yeah. Hey, I'm bad with talking. We've established this.
Ozzy, I know you've got your own feelings on the matter, but women do exist.
They do not, damn it.
It's like when you. This is like the latest new right-wing thing would be to just like, you know, at the
Do you know
moment it's
women
like,
just don't exist?
at the moment it's denying that like trans women don't exist. Soon it'll be just all women.
No. Women do not exist. They're a figment of our imaginations for us to wango.
Yeah, well, that's why they're all two-dimensional.
No,
I d-
that for the benefit of YouTubers, that was a joke. For the benefit of anyone watching on a podcast streaming service, you don't need to be told. But YouTubers can be a bit, not YouTubers, but just YouTube,
YouTube.
YouTube. Some YouTubers can, but most of the time it is YouTube itself. I'd say maybe the 4 or 5 people that listen to this would know our sense of humor by now. So.
You'd hope.
Yeah.
Right.
anywhere.
So, um,
Yeah.
do you, want,
Go, Candy.
do you want left bollock or right bollock? No, okay.
Oh,
Well,
I don't mind.
they are
I'll cup either bollock, you know me. Both at the same time if I'm feeling up for it.
one in each hand. It's like
One in
a
each hand. Both in the mouth.
sack of potatoes. Anyway,
Sack of spuds. That's what they call them.
this is what happens as soon as Alex leaves.
You need someone to just literally like rain us down. Or like yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so they are Odd Squad,
Oh, okay. Yes.
which I've seen a bit of in a nostalgia trip.
It was either one episode or didn't we watch a two-parter? Didn't we?
I think we saw a two-parter. Yeah.
I think it was like it was the pilot. We could technically call it the pilot to Nostalgia Trip, where
Yeah.
it was us over the line because of COVID, watching modern CBBC shows rather than nostalgic CBBC shows.
Some of the, like, with all the lockdown stuff that went on, some things feel like they were ages ago and some things feel like they were really recent. It's quite odd. Like, you know, I don't know what the rule is that makes some things feel long and some things feel short, but like Odd Squad that Nostalgia Trip feels like it was ages ago, more than 2 years.
Okay.
Strange.
When you said what makes things feel long and short, I thought you were going to say long and hard, but yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, that's only the 2D women.
But they're not hard, they're 2D. Is it the men that get hard over the 2D women, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
That's what you're going at? Okay.
Yeah.
Just to clarify.
Chloroform.
I've seen my list and I've got a suspect of what your number one might be, but
Okay.
we'll get to that.
Okay.
It's not my number one, but it's in my list.
Okay. It's a different number, perhaps you might say.
Perhaps. Okay. Perhaps.
Maybe.
Anyway, after all, mod.
So the other honourable is the Incredible Adventures of Professor Brainstorm,
Oh,
which is an adaptation of a children's book, and this adaptation starred Harry Hill as the eponymous professor.
oh, I don't think I've seen that.
Oh. And you know
But
how
Harry
I like a
Hill.
Harry Hill.
Harry Hill's a ledge.
Yeah,
Always
He's
up
a-
for a bit of Harry Hill.
he's a windowsill.
He's a wind.
Okay, so the top five. Number 5 doesn't really deserve to be on the list because I've only seen clips of it, but I like Star Wars a lot, so it's Star Wars Rebels is number 5.
Fair. I mean, I mention a Kamen Rider each year, and I only mention it because I've seen that Kamen Rider in a crossover with another Kamen Rider I'm actually paying attention to. I haven't necessarily seen anything of their series. I've got to shout out Kamen Rider. It's my thing.
Fair enough. Number 4, excuse me, is
Bar.
for W1A, which is a mockumentary comedy on the Bubaka. Which it was kind of the sequel to 2012, which was about setting up the 2012 Olympics. W1A is about working at the BBC. And it was, to be honest, because I'd only really seen 4 and a bit things this year, it's number 4 on my list, but I didn't really think it was that great. It was just good.
Fair. It's quite a dry year, I'd say.
Number 3, Detectorists,
Ew.
which is a comedy about a bunch of metal detector club people
Oh, I have heard of that,
with
actually.
all
Yeah.
Mackenzie Crook and Toby Jones. That's very funny.
Yeah. I've heard of that. I haven't seen it.
That's a recommendo. Number 2, House of Fools,
Oh,
which is a Vic and Bob sitcom
that does sound
with
a bit weird,
Matt
but
Berry and the other guy.
I can't picture it, but the name sounds familiar and the cast sounds familiar. So I've
And that-
probably seen clips.
And that's very good. Like, if anyone ever watched their other thing they did, Vic and Bob, not Shooting Stars, but the other one, it's kind of similar humour.
Oh, okay.
It's very good. I mean, I love Vic and Bob. There we are.
Yeah.
Number 1 is Inside Number 9.
Oh, okay. No,
Is
it's
that what?
not.
Oh,
No.
I wonder what you had in your envelope.
Maybe what I've got in my envelope is a dub over a sub. And that's
Ah,
why it's not appeared on your list at all.
was it Pocket Monster XOY?
Hi.
Yeah, that was
What's
last
your
year.
guess?
That's how I could read it like that, because I have it written in the previous year.
Okay. So I guess mine might be the dub, because it'd be like a year later they'd have had a chance to dub it. But I have seen some of the dub anyway, so that's fine.
The dub of Inside Number 9 is also the sub.
It's also the sub.
Yeah. And that's an anthology series.
That one I've definitely heard of. But I don't, is that done by League of Gentlemen guys?
2 of them, yeah. Pemberton
I think,
and Shearsmith.
Yeah.
John Pemberton and Rhys Shearsmith. Sean Pemberton?
Yeah.
John Pemberton? No, Sean Pemberton used to be a coach for Bristol City.
It's them two.
Yeah, and that's very good. It's one of those things, like, I saw a video on YouTube once that kind of said, everyone goes on about Black Mirror, and the Black Mirror is good, but it kind of, they ran out of ideas, and it's still going, but like it kind of petered out a little bit. And every episode is almost the same concept now in Black Mirror. Inside Number 9 is still fresh, keeps going, fresh new ideas.
Is it still going today? Is it?
They've just recently had a series. I don't know if they're doing any more.
Okay. Do they have like one every couple of years rather than a series each year or something?
Yeah.
It takes them a little bit of time to get each series out, but it's normally because they're working on it properly.
Yes. But yeah, it's very good. It's all kind of mix of sort of thriller, comedy, horror, all sorts of different genres, all merged, sometimes all in the same episode.
You kind of do expect it from that, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's anything similar to like League of Gentlemen and Psychoville and stuff, you can kind of picture the tone it would be. I can't necessarily picture what it's about, but
they had
I can picture the tone.
They had one episode that was actually a sequel to Psychoville, like as a surprise.
Oh, okay.
They didn't announce it at all.
I love it when like suddenly like universes and shows become connected without you realizing.
Yeah.
It's like just a character will appear from something that is made by the same people, but is in no way been related until this very moment. And it's just like, they're continuing this. Oh, yeah. No, I do like that.
Yeah, it's
nice.
good.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I was going to say something else. I've forgotten what it was. Never mind. I'll just say Inside Number 9 is really good. Check it out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I have heard good things about it.
Nice. So,
shall we get to my list, Mr.
Unravel your very small scroll.
Oh. That was it.
It was like your Filofax opening.
That was the littlest scroll. Yeah. It's like the world's tiniest violin, but there's the world's tiniest scroll. You need like tweezers to grab each bit and.
Oh yeah.
It's like ticker tape that used to come out of old computers, but scrolled up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or maybe like one of the old bus tickets come out of the machine.
Yeah, they were still quite thick though, weren't they? They were long.
Thinner.
They had a nice bit.
Yeah.
Just like really like.
I know what you mean with the thinny ticker tape.
Thin tape that used to come out of like 60s computers and shit.
Yeah, like the guy who's trying to find. He asked the computer where the next golden ticket is.
Yeah.
Just remember a fucking random reference. Oh, sorry. I realised there was something else I wanted to mention. Just because it made me laugh when I was looking through this year, so I kind of made a note of it. Also out in 2014 was Metastasis, which is the the Colombian remake of Breaking Bad. And instead of Walter White, it's Walter Blanco. See what they did there. And instead of Jesse Pinkman, it's Jose Miguel Rosas, which is Jose Michael Pink.
Okay.
Just made me laugh.
I still have not seen any of the Broken Bads.
IMDb rating of the Metastasis 2.4 out of 10.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, Breaking Bad's.
Everyone bangs on about it.
And then the Better Call Saul, like it's so easy to do a prequel that's just fan service, but like it actually enhanced the characters by having them in the prequel. Like you understood, like, oh, that's why he did that in Breaking Bad because of this trauma. And
okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Genius.
You know, like, yeah, probably I get a lot of overhype syndrome where I'll go into something that everyone has banged on about saying it's the best show ever, and because of that, I expect too much, so it doesn't feel as good to me, and I don't enjoy it as much as everyone else does. So maybe that's why I've just not got around to Breaking Bad, and a lot of other shows. The more people bang on about something, the less I seem to get onto it.
Is it like the kind of instinctive rebelliousness?
Maybe
'Cause, like-
it's that emo in me, yeah. Against the man, I'm not doing that. Anyway, over to my little ticker tape.
Oh, yes.
So all me honourables, I've got quite a few honourables. We've got Blippy, which is
Right.
one of those kids shows that's, I think he's mainly a YouTuber over
Oh,
but he's got TV and stuff. He's just become big over like the past 10 years, lots of education shows,
all right.
colours and stuff.
When you say
Good for
kids
kids.
and YouTube, I instinctively think of like someone
dear.
trying to sell loot boxes.
No. no, he like goes around construction sites naming all the different bulldozers and stuff, or he'll go through like a soft play area with different colours and
All right.
learny stuff, but it's pretty cool. I just Logan enjoys it, and I can't help just sort of sit there and watch it when he's watching it. So same
you're
with
looking for him-
90% of this list, but yeah.
If you're looking for him on YouTube, he's the one doing all the soy faces, as they call them in the thumbnails.
Is it? Yeah, just that it's basically one of those sort of, you'd expect him on CBBS. He acts like a giant man-child, even more so than me.
You've got to when you're a kids presenter, though, surely.
I know.
Otherwise, you go too far the other way and turn into Jimmy
CBBS,
Savile.
yeah.
Yeah.
Less said about him, the better. Following that, we have this one. I didn't watch through Logan, actually. This one was a CBBC
Well, no, if
one.
he's
that I
not
kind of-
see-through.
No, I'm afraid not. But The Dog Ate My Homework.
Ah, I've heard of
which
that.
it's like a CBBC panel show hosted
Okay.
by Ian Sterling.
Ah,
And I think Hacker T Dog's a main character in it. I've only watched a couple. They were all right for like a children's panel show.
yeah. Cool.
They'd get like children's celebrity presenters and stuff on each week, but then they'd have like different children on each week or whatever, and blah blah blah.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad. Could see what they were going for.
Nice.
Followed by Hey Dougie,
I've definitely
which is
heard of
another.
that.
Yeah,
Stick.
Another Logan show. That's just pretty decent animation. I'd take that over half the other like animations kids get nowadays, like all the nursery rhymes retold 50 different times with different lyrics,
Yeah.
or Pepper the fucking Bacon.
Do you know what? As soon as you said I'll take that over, I immediately got the Peppa Pig theme tune stuck in my head. That's how infectious it is.
Yeah. Hey Dougie's got a pretty infectious theme tune.
I don't know actually. I'm gonna look it up.
But yeah,
Yeah.
whilst you're doing that, followed by Hey Dougie is Bing.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that too.
Yeah, another Logan show. It's a little bunny rabbit with whose parental figure is a stuffed toy.
Oh, it's Broken Britain, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in a world where all the kids seem to be raised by stuffed toys rather than actual grown-ups.
It's like one of those dystopian things, like the Courage the Cowardly Dog or
I
something.
mean, yeah, in a way you could describe it in a way that it does, but again, it's really good. It's just they're really good shows for kids that don't teach bad stuff.
Yeah. Well, not
Yeah.
like speaking of Peppa Pig, you know, there's that one episode that's banned in Australia. Do you know that story?
Oh, because
yeah.
they teach you to like spiders, Mr.
Yeah.
Skinny Legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's teaching you bad
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, you can kind of understand that in Australia, though. Can't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. My mum was saying she has to because I put on some shoes that I haven't put on for a long time. They're like my sort of like wet weather shoes, because they're like more like boots. And I was saying I wonder how many spiders are going to come out on my socks when I take my feet out of these. And she said whenever it's been raining, she has to like bang her shoes out because there's usually frogs living in them.
Yeah, this in Thailand, yeah.
Yeah. She gets frogs between her toes.
Benefit of the tapes. Oh, lovely.
Anyway.
Followed by Bing, we have Where's Chicky?
Oh.
Which is like a little, they're like little mini 2-minute CGI animation things about this little chicken that gets into like slapstick adventures in like a really zoomed in environment, and then you can kind of work out
like
what
the beginning
it
of
is.
Spore.
Well, it might be like zoomed right in onto like a lamp or something, but you can't really tell it's a lamp until he's moved about it a little bit, and you can kind of tell some of the bits of what it is.
Okay.
And then at the end, it zooms out and shows you where he was.
Ah.
It usually
That's
involves him getting slapstick beaten up in some way. But yeah,
Getting beaten
just
up.
cute little like
He's
slapstick.
behind on his loan payments.
Well, like, you'd like a bit like, can you like can you like with bit like, can you like with bit like, can you like with like.
Whoa. I didn't realise you were MCing this week.
I thought it was just malfunctioning. But no,
Michael Knight.
like,
I am a man.
I will get it there. This is me being bad with talking. CBBC, between its shows, used to have just like little 2-minute animations of different just things. There'd sometimes be like a little pink owl that would get up to mischief on a branch, or there'd be like the little oogly creatures,
Oh yeah, I
or
remember
there'd be like Fun War Federation and stuff.
Okay.
Whereas Chicky feels like it'd be the sort of thing that would fit in there. It's just a 2-minute little filler thing between. But they're cute little animations.
Nice.
This is my 50% honourable mention, but it would also kind of be part of my list because the character itself is one we've grown up with.
Oh.
But there's
Who
Morph,
could it be?
the series.
Oh.
Remember Morph?
I was gonna try and guess someone who it really wasn't, like, you know, Tony Blair or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course I remember Morph.
Yeah,
I've got a Morph in the Cabinet of Whimsy.
Oh yes, no, I do now that you've mentioned. I do. I can picture it. Sorry. This is why we make me go last, because it's hard for me to shut up. But yeah, just like, again, Morph animations that you'd like see between like smart like segments. But Logan watches, like, there's like compilations of the series on YouTube that Logan watches, so I sit there and watch them with him.
Okay, I was trying to remember what program it was that Morph was from. It was the one with Tony Hart on, back like,
and then he did,
Mum's generation. Yeah. But I couldn't
he did transfer over to Smart, didn't he?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
but I couldn't remember.
Where I know him from.
Yeah, same. I couldn't remember Tony Hart's name, and the first person I thought of was Tony Hadley, who I think was in Spandau Ballet. And then the second person I thought of was Tony Adams, who used to play football for Arsenal and is now in Strictly Come Dancing.
Oh.
Then I got there the third time.
Probably not. And now we are into my list of full.
Oh.
My list of plenties. So we have my yearly shout out of Kamen Rider Drive.
Ooh.
Can you guess what this year's gimmick is?
It's about like hard disks and things.
Oh, okay, no, okay, yours was better than mine. Yep.
CD trays.
Yeah,
that's better.
Perfect. It seems like
golf?
an alright one. The character seems. Oh, golf.
Golf.
Yes. Yeah, but I think it's also about like the police. So if we ever want to see how Japan's police system deal with giant monsters, maybe that's one for us to watch one day.
I just got an image in my head, just fully formed, of a Japanese policeman officer getting out of his car. The camera's like above him slightly, and he just goes, "Ah!" and he cries down as like the big hand comes in and grabs him. That's what I imagined.
What film was it? Where like something was attacking, and like then two Japanese guys run onto shot, and one of them goes, "Oh no, it's Godzilla!"
Yeah.
No, it looks like Godzilla, but for legal reasons, it is not. Something like. Can you know what I'm?
I know exactly what you mean. It wasn't Austin Powers or something, was it?
It might. Yes. Was it? It might have been. That sounds right, but we could both be completely wrong because it's us.
But I'm sure I don't know what that would be that looks like Godzilla in an Austin Powers film.
No, that's what I can't think of.
God damn it.
No. But yeah. But no. But yeah. But no.
That's gonna annoy me.
Because I always remember that shot because
I found the clip by searching Run It's Godzilla.
Oh, okay.
It's from Austin Powers Goldmember.
Okay. What are they running from?
Hang on.
Because I think the guy that says we can't legally call it Godzilla was Hero in Heroes.
Oh, they drive into a parade float.
Oh, okay.
They crash into it, and then it drives along as they're driving.
Okay. That's so cheesy. I love it. Oh,
the fucking Godzilla music starts as well.
Yeah.
It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright laws, it's not. Still, we should run like it is Godzilla! Though it isn't.
There's a Charmander there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Pikachu. Yeah,
Okay.
Hero.
Oh, nice. Hey, if we ever need like something else when the podcast is finally dead, we could do audio reactions.
Oh, whilst we're doing this, can I just watch the Hey Dougie theme tune?
Oh, okay.
Rolly?
Really?
Isn't it time for...
Oh. It's kind of like CBBC does South Park.
It's a little bit. I know what you mean.
Going down to Dougie, gonna meet some friends of mine.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just... Yeah, I just get it stuck in my head. Ding, 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 ding.
I like sticks that sticky. I like sticks that are also sticky. Come on down to Dougie.
Come
See
on
if
down
we
to
can
Dougie.
unwind.
See if we can earn a badge of mine. I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They earn badges.
Yeah. Congratulations! Oh my god, he's Professor Griswold from the Oxcast. Congratulations! You've won a stick badge.
Oh,
For me, Dougie is 100% stick. Anyway.
okay. Nice. There. What did I just say? Drive, didn't I? Kamen Rider Drive.
Yes.
Yeah. You're reeling it back from Dougie, then Godzilla, then Japanese policeman, then Kamen Rider Drive. That's where we were. That was the tangent we went on.
We took the wrong turning and had to go turn around in a lay-by and come back.
Yeah.
We drove back.
So following that is a Pocket of Monster X and OY. X or Y or this.
Now I
I don't know
know
what means for X and Y.
I know this is
So
such
this is the
a.
dub, baby.
It must have been.
Yeah,
It's such a.
I've seen both, and I'll clap them together. I know you stand by the
Yeah, because
sub being better, but you've seen more of that.
I was gonna say it sounds really pretentious, but like whenever I've seen the dub of X and Y, they all just sound like really condescending children's presenters.
Sounds like they're speaking down to them a bit.
Hey, shit, no, that was actually better than that. Never mind.
Hey, Ty.
Yeah,
Let's go find the machines remark.
I can't. It just all becomes Agumon.
Yeah, just go to anime voices. The Agumon voice.
20
Hey,
go to
Ty.
Agumon.
Yeah. If not, it's like the anime protagonist
Yeah.
voice. Come on, Pikachu. Sounds like I've been smoking 20 a day. Anyway,
It's pretty good one. I was gonna do a comedy Pikachu voice, but I was too impressed, so I couldn't.
oh, okay. Well, anyone's looking for any, what is it, abridged series voices?
Yeah.
Give me a shout. Up for it. Top 3. We're in my top
I'll do
3
it.
now.
Nice.
Number 3, Odd Squad.
Oh, Squad Odd.
Squad Odd.
I know that.
Dod.
Should we explain, should you explain what it is? Because I never really said that in my list.
Yeah. It's just a really well written sort of like comedy, wacky kids show about just like they're agents that don't deal with anything normal. It's always just weird things.
Yeah.
And just like I just find it really well written. It's actually humorous.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny and it's like the right amount of wacky as well.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like too over the top.
Like all the cartoons that they have nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of hard to I don't like, but it's so educational because they tend to deal with like maths problems and stuff in order to
It's like
figure
60s
out.
Doctor Who when they're in the future.
It's a little bit, yeah.
But you know, it's good. And from what I remember, the kids were pretty good actors as well.
Actors, yeah.
Yeah.
Have to one day for a nostalgia trip, we'll have to chuck another one on there, maybe.
Yes.
No time soon because I've got the next trip planned. But
Make your time like the present.
I've tried to find what Halloweeny themed ones I can for this trip because
awesome.
it's almost Halloween. So
Yeah.
Towards the end of the podcast, we can go into coming up on nostalgia.
Well, I'll tell you what. Almost Halloween. Go.
Almost.
Bloody week to go to Halloween. Go. But you go to the shops. They've all got Christmas decorations, aren't they?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, I love Christmas as much as the next man, but that just pisses me off.
It's a thing for me, like, I love Christmas, but I love just Christmas. I don't love all the stuff around it.
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas is Christmas because it's at Christmas.
Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah. Oh well. Number 2, a newcomer to the list.
Oh.
My main obsession over the past month or so. Been banging on about it. I don't know if
it's your paper folding program.
Pardon?
It's your paper folding program, is it?
Oh yeah. My paper folding program. That's it. Noragami.
Yeah.
Noragami teaches you how to. What would the no be? No or
maybe it's because it's
It's Japanese, so it's my origami.
Oh yeah.
Because the Japanese particle no means possessive. It's like you'd say watashi no to mean my.
It would be your origami, yeah.
My origami. But yeah.
Or no origami, potentially.
But yeah, I've banged on about it quite a bit. I don't know what survived, so a quick rundown. Yeah. It's a very basically an unknown god who has no one who worships him or follows him. He used to be a god of calamity, and now he's trying to make a new name for himself. But the gods can only obviously survive if someone believes in them. So,
nice.
Main character shenanigans, a bunch of friendship storylines, and it deals with just a lot of different topics, like things about how will you be remembered when you're gone, sort of thing, and
existential.
Yeah, just like there's an underarching romance plot for people who like that. There's kind of like the teaching. There's kind of teacher-esque plot. Oh, I not mean cable. If you heard that, I do apologize.
Yeah, I heard a donk.
Yeah, the teacher-esque side of things, because he kind of takes on a young teenager spirit and kind of adopts him in a way, but that spirit is also his weapon. But because the spirit is a teenager, he has his own angst and problems to deal with, but that will also curse the god himself because it's impure, and it's a lot to kind of explain.
It's
in a very short amount of time. So I'll leave it at that, and I will recommend people to go look it up themselves. But I will say I've just, over the past month or so, I've become obsessed with it. I've really grown to love it. And it's got that wacky anime feel to it as well, where Like, an example I can think of is that a guy is about to commit suicide because the girl he loves doesn't like him back or something.
Yeah.
So he's on the edge of the building. He accidentally calls the god for help rather than calling his parents to say goodbye. So the god appears above him, accidentally knocks him off the building, so now they're all falling. And whilst they're falling, the god decides to go through a big conversation with the guy falling in order to change his mindset and get him to think about just change his views on life before they hit the ground.
Yeah.
And even the other two characters are kind of there falling behind him, like, how long have we been falling?
Cool. I was trying to...
Are you seriously talking to him whilst we're falling? Yeah.
So it's an action stroke supernatural stroke urban fantasy story according to Wikipedia.
Oh,
If people
okay.
want a succinct.
But I will
forward
say,
summary.
it's the first time I've watched an anime and have wanted to continue the storyline so much that I'm now going to get the manga to continue it, because the anime has not had any more since.
Yeah.
Yeah, the characters are really great characters, and they're not all perfect, which makes good characters.
Yeah, that is always better.
Yeah, that's...
So I will shout out the Stormlight Archive books by Brandon Sanderson, because like all of the main characters are completely flawed. Like, you know, they deal with like depression and confidence issues and like all that sort of stuff, which is just really refreshing for like a big hero fantasy thing, which I guess must be part of the appeal as well. Just to have characters who just are more
feel like character. No, I was going to say characters that feel like characters, but it's not. It's characters that feel like people.
yeah.
And then obviously there's all the weird Japanesey stuff in there for with the weirdos out there.
Yeah.
I would nothing too weird, but you get your gratuitous. You get your naked women shots. Yeah, a couple of naked men shots.
Are they
but
2D?
They're 2D. They're 2D.
Okay, that's
yeah.
right then. That's right.
And you don't see everything, but you get your fan service shots. There's a bit of a weird relationship on the surface, but it's all right because the teenage girl is actually like 1,000-year-old god, so it's fine. But yeah, you know, and yeah, a few of those weird moments, but you kind of expect that with Japan by this point.
Yeah.
So that's Noragami, and I'll probably mention the sequel series, which is basically just season 2, but it goes by Noragami or Arigato.
Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, that's...
Was that only number 2?
That was my number 2, yeah. My number 1 is Resha Sentai Tokyuger.
Oh, jeez. Let me add this to the list. That's right, I've got it. Oh, that's how you spell Tokyuger.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Toqger. Capital Q.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Power Rangers Train Force.
Power Rangers Train Force, that's it.
As it's got Power Rangers.
Yeah. It's never been Power Rangers.
Sorry, it was in South Korea. It was called Power Rangers Train Force. Sorry, I didn't realize it said South Korea.
Yeah, they get dubs, but they dub them as Power Rangers because it's more marketable. But yeah, this is my favorite Sentai series. This is the train Sentai. It's about like all the characters are like sort of imagination focused, and it's got some of my favorite designed tokusatsu villains ever. The Shadow Line.
Yeah.
They're just all really like steampunk and gothic steampunk villains.
Pardon me. I'm Googling them. She mentioned these before.
Shadow Line.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Very
They're
cool.
really cool looking. Yeah. If like after we've eventually got through O's. If we don't do another Kamen Rider series, I think that might be the tokusatsu we'd move on to fill in the toku gap. If we do, just because I wouldn't mind seeing it again, and I bang on about it enough. And you get to see imagination.
Hooray!
Yeah, it's got
The Shadow Line leader looks like a cross between Sturm from Advance Wars and Darth Vader. And given that Sturm is a ripoff of Darth Vader already, that's more Darth
I think
Vader
I
than
know
Sturm.
what you're thinking of, just like the big, bulky looking guy,
Yeah.
like suit of armor.
And then there's a man with like a top hat and a cane who
Complete Doctor Mask.
I'm pretty certain is on the cover of a power metal album I bought. You know, it's the same vibe.
Yeah.
And then there's a 3D 2D lady.
But yeah, it's just a lot of like power of friendship, power of family. Your friends are your family sort of storylines, and working together, good versus evil. Lot of the tropes and stuff. But and when I say it's about imagination as well, that's not just purely imagining stuff. It's more in the sense of willpower type imagination, where like, if I picture myself succeeding at this, I will succeed at this type. That's what they say by imagine. Kind of, yeah.
Like
so like a lot of the time, the leader ranger, as it were, he'd like imagine his next couple of moves and then go into those moves to win, sort of thing.
Oh, because he's visualized himself doing it, sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it's not the, like, I mean, it can get quite dark at times, but I think that's just Sentai compared to Power Rangers. I wouldn't say it's the most grown up of Super Sentais.
Right.
It's quite childish at times. I mean, a big plot point of it is that the main characters were kids, and that in order to protect them from the shadow line, their imaginations made them grown up, so that they had the strength of grown-ups, but the imagination of children.
Yeah.
And that they could use that to destroy the bad guys, sort of
With
thing.
the power of imagination, I have given myself the strength of one man.
Yeah. And like the name of, you've got the shadow line, and then the good guys are the rainbow line, because all the trains are like the colors of the rainbow. And
I love a good rainbow.
you love a good rainbow, yeah. But yeah, I don't know if the trains are probably a big factor in it. But I love it. It's my favorite Sentai.
Nice.
I will always stand by Choo Choo Magoo. Choo Choo Magoo, motherfuckers.
So we have in 2014. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah.
We have.
That's the only reason Noragami didn't get to number one, was because this was the year that it was Tokyuja.
The Flash inside number 9 and Tokyuja.
Tokyuja. Esha Sentai, Tokyuja. And it's probably got one of my favourite Sentai theme tunes as well. It's just rock.
Oh, nice.
Very fast-paced rock that can, like, it's got like a very sort of like chugging along a track sort of vibe, like sort of thing as well.
Trans-Europe Express by Kraftwerk.
Oh, don't know it off the top of my head.
7時30分発列車戦隊特急ジャーが発車用募集
Let's give this a listen. Oh, yeah, it's good.
I haven't heard
It is good. Right, that's enough. I love it. I'll play some of it in the podcast because I'm recording it all this. Yeah, right, I'll listen to that in full layer.
Another one added on. You have no idea what it's about, but
Yeah, exactly.
it's Japanese, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so I mean that cool. That's it to be of the year. Next time's 2015, and I think I know what my winner is already. But there's some good stuff. 2015.
I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to look into it. I do my I did that list like 3 weeks ago because it was ages ago that we did the last lot of.
Yeah.
I normally do it I do my next list before the next podcast, and whether Alex joins us or not will depend on whether I read it out or not.
Yeah. I'm going to try and do up to 2021 probably tomorrow or something, just so I can get it all done.
Oh, nice.
Because I often just forget about it, and then it's nice to open the spreadsheet and go, oh, I've done it.
Fair.
Still got nothing for 2018, literally nothing. So I'm hoping someone will pop up in like IMDb or Wikipedia or something.
We need to watch something that was released in 2018 before then.
Yeah.
What was the Kamen Rider of 2018? 2018. Kamen Rider ZO.
Oh.
Whatever that is. I haven't kept up with the more modern ones. Oh, it was the final series in the Heisei period.
Oh.
Oh, and it's a spiritual sequel to... Oh, we couldn't watch it anyway. It's a spiritual sequel to Kamen Rider Decade. We'd have had to have...
No.
I'd have wanted to have watched that one before watching this one if it is, so...
What's that?
Oh, the series has a time travel multiverse motif.
Oh.
Fun. Everyone and their mum's got them these
Yeah.
days. Oh, I think I do remember this one. I'm not remember it, but I've seen like pictures and stuff of it because it features like a lot of past riders, but redesigned because some of them would turn out to be villains, so they'd be designed to look more monstrous.
Okay.
And I've seen images of like another O's or another X-Aid, stuff like that.
Okay.
That's how I know that one. But okay,
Awesome.
that's not going to happen anytime soon.
I was thinking, should we do a channel, a roundup? What's coming up on the chans? So I haven't done much editing the last few weeks because I've been entertaining.
I mean, I have, but they've taken me a while to do. So I've got the first Evil Dead edited.
And
I'm about a third of the way through the second one.
Nice.
But next week is my half-term week, so I will have the week to sort of hopefully spend getting that second one done in time for Halloween.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, on the actual backlog terms, I haven't edited much.
Yeah, no, I haven't had put much EU4 up. I managed to get one Pokemon Sword up fast as the naked eye.
See that in my recommended, similar said.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what it is for the nextness on Kristian Sword 4 is just sword. Yeah.
No, fair. Oh, fuck it. Well, mind you, less than a month now till...
Lot long.
What is it, the 5th? No.
18th, I think, maybe? It's a Friday, I think.
It's always on a Friday, normally. So
Yeah,
about
18th,
a month, actually. So
yeah.
4 weeks. I guess, what should we do that Saturday? We'll try and plan something to
Yeah.
do them. Unless you're up for doing something on the Friday, we'll work that out towards then.
We'll work it out later on.
We'll work it out within like a week or two of the time.
Yeah.
Anything else on your end of the spreadsheets?
My end of the broomstick.
Your end of the rod? Ooh. You got the bushy end or the hard end?
It's an inanimate carbon rod.
Ooh.
No.
No. Oh.
I did see.
Well,
I did a little bit of news of from the lines about how some researchers put a computer chip on the back of a cockroach and can send signals to the chip to make the cockroach go left, right, or forward. And then
Control.
in order to keep power in the computer chip that they put on the cockroach, they put a solar panel on it, so they're just self-sustaining cyber cockroaches.
That's
It's quite cool.
yeah, it's terrifying but awesome at the same time.
Shout out to them.
There's definitely a cockroach timeline where the world will get overrun by cyborg cockroaches.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be an apocalypse, wouldn't it? That'd be a great one. Not for us,
Wasn't that like? Was that in something where if they got back to Earth, it was just like a bunch of rubbish?
You thinking of Wall-E?
Well, maybe.
There's a
No,
cockroach in
it's
that.
not though. It was a comedy. I'm thinking of I don't know if it was a book. I don't know.
Oh.
And maybe it wasn't cockroaches, but some kind of insect or bug was now like the dominant species of the
Yeah.
planet. Something.
I can't think of an
Anyway.
example off the top of my head.
Yeah.
You're
So
not,
there
think,
was some-
you're not thinking of Orphan 55, are you?
Thankfully not. We'll get to that though.
Oh yeah, we should mention it's Doctor Who this weekend.
Yeah. I was going to get to that when we got to my side of things as well, because we kind of need to plan all that, and that can be kind of part of the announcement because it'll also be announcing when we'll be going live. But yeah, basically, I was going to say I haven't got anything edited for the next week or so, but luckily we will be going live on Sunday, so that'll give us something to tide us over for a couple of days to get me time to edit more.
So we've got it's a
we're
nostalgia
gonna-
trip.
A nostalgia trip. Would you be up for trying to start by about 2:30-ish?
I could do my best.
I was going to say, would that be too early or?
No, that's the kind of normal time, isn't it?
That's if we can. Yeah, I was hoping. I'll try and. I've got thumbnails and stuff already set out.
Okay.
I'll try and get everything put in so that we don't have to faff about with cameras or whatever.
Yeah. Doctor Who's not till 7:30.
7:30. That's what. So from what I've got planned, the nostalgia trip should be about 3.5 hours or so. 3.5, 4 hours if we overrun because it's us.
Yeah. That's a long time.
So 2. Well, that's so 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, and then we'd get an hour's break before Doctor Who, which is at 7:30.
Right.
That's what I was. We're not like the plan is that the nostalgia trip won't be that long, but it just depends on how much we bollocks on in between each of the shows.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of overestimate with that. But the plan for this week's nostalgia trip, which no people might have, because when will this go up? Saturday, won't it?
Yeah.
So this will be tomorrow. If you're listening the day this podcast goes out, tomorrow. 2:30 p.m. on TS Reactions.
Oh, Dentist O'Clock.
Dentist. Oh, is that 2:30?
2:30. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
2:30. It's like a really old dad joke, sort of,
2:30.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. It took me. My brain was going the fur tea route.
Ah.
Tea.
Two for tea.
So
Would you like it in a
that.
pot or in cups? Cups, please.
After
Or a
after an
muffin.
intro,
Muffin
we've
tea.
got
Sorry.
the lineup anyway.
Yeah.
Lineup. A Halloween episode of Bear Behaving Badly.
Oh.
I couldn't find a particular Halloween themed episode of the Lampeys, so I just tried to find an episode of the Lampeys.
Okay.
But they're only 10 minutes each, so that's a short one.
Mm-hmm.
So Bear Behaving Badly is about half hour. Lampeys is about 10 minutes. Then Raven, an episode of Raven, which I don't think they ever had a Halloween themed one, but
I mean, it's scary enough anyway with all those kids that
Yeah.
got killed.
Yeah, and it's
I'm gonna keep saying that for the rest of my life in the hope that one day it'll be like the story.
Yeah. Then after that, Raven's 30 minutes. So at the moment, intro at about 15.
At the time, it don't matter. Just what's
okay,
coming
okay.
up.
Raven. Then afterwards, Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids.
Oh
Did you ever watch that?
no.
Do you remember that? Oh no. Okay, this is more of a CITV show, so I can understand you not.
I didn't watch that, mug.
They're just sort of creepy stories.
But yeah,
That
I guess.
was a fun one. And then Young Dracula,
Oh, I did watch that.
Mr. Count. That would be fun.
Yep.
And
Nice.
it's just the theme of the whole show is very Halloweeny.
Yep.
And then we'll round off with our usual visit down to
Oh, lovely.
Chuckly.
We watched
Cabins.
amusingly. We watched a spooky one of them last time.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully this isn't the same one. I don't think it is. What was
must
the
have
one
done
I
more than
got
one.
up? Spooks and Gardens is the name of the one I've got
That doesn't
prepared.
sound right.
No, I don't think... it didn't sound familiar. So, There Be
There were no
Bad,
gardens involved.
Series 118, Unhappy Halloween. And then we'll go with The Lampies, Series 2, Episode 21, Red Light at Night.
Oh, Shepherd's
That
Delight.
sounded spooky-ish, maybe?
Yeah.
Never know. And then with Raven, I thought we'd just do Series 1, Episode 1, or Series 1, Week 1, Episode 1.
Right.
And then Grizzly Tales for Gruesome Kids is Death by Chocolate.
Nice.
Then Young Dracula, Episode 1.
Nice.
And then, Chucklevision, Spooks and Gardens. So, if any of the people out there listening does want to join us for that, there's your episodes you can go and find.
There's a
But
reading list.
should normally be able to see most of it. We do have to obscure the screen in some way, but you can normally see some of what we're watching. So, should be easy enough to sync up. But then, the night's grand
Finally.
final, or the big event of the night,
Yeah, it's the keynote.
the keynote of the night, 7:30 p.m. Is it Power of the Doctor?
Yes.
Power of the Doctor.
It's about the Doctor crash lands on a planet in a space capsule, and his gun doesn't work. So, sorry, her gun doesn't work. So she's got to, she's got to like build these different. gun. Oh no, that's death to the Doctor. My mistake.
Oh, okay.
No, Power of the Doctor is when they have to set up a production line to create new Doctors. Yeah, sorry.
No, it isn't Power of the Doctor the one where a bunch of cubes come to Earth and then they start. No, that's the Power of the Three.
Yeah, no, that's the Power of the Three Doctors.
The Power of the Three Doctors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cubes come to Earth and release Omega from the antimatter universe. So Hartnell, Troughton, and Pertwee have to combine and I remember.
Yeah, into
now.
like a Zord.
Yeah. Yes. Oh no, they've combined like the Power Ranger.
One of those, like, the head folds back and another head comes out.
Whitaker's head comes out of there.
His head's just on his back, like, I already had a head.
Yeah. But it'll be the end of a era.
Yeah, and
It will be the end of an era.
Yeah,
The quality of the era is up to debate, but it will at least be the end of that era.
yes. It's an hour and a half long.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's big old send-off
Big old send-off.
for the Doctor and the Shronner.
Oh, blimey, it'll be a Leighton then.
Yeah.
Be a Leighton.
Yeah, I'll be
Long as
straight
you-
home after that.
Yeah, as long as you're up for it, that's fine. I won't have work on Monday, so hip hip hooray. But
I did see
keep on going.
Hooray!
Yeah, that's kind of the. Oh fuck! We won't be able to
Slag
have
him
our
off.
weekly Chibnall slag off. What will we do?
We'll have to slag off the people slagging off Russell the Davis.
Yes, we'll have to be like Davis's army.
Yeah. We'll have little coins with DA on them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it. Speaking of Doctor Who, it reminded me I saw an advert on the side of a bus on my way home for something called the Devil's Hour.
Oh.
And it drew my attention because there was a big picture of Peter Capaldi on it.
Ooh.
So it's an upcoming
Something new he's doing.
drama thriller TV series, executive produced by Stephen Moffat.
Oh.
And
Okay.
starring Peter Capaldi and a lady called Jessica Raine, who was Verity Lambert in An Adventure in Space and Time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I don't know what it's about because I meant to watch
It
a trailer
sounds
first
spooky.
before today.
Yeah. It sounds spooky either way.
Yes. He looked like he was sort of in... Oh, here we are. A woman who wakes up every night at exactly 3:33 a.m. in the middle of the so-called Devil's Hour between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. is what it's about, apparently.
Oh, that's the time I go to work.
It was you!
I'm literally out and about during the Devil's Hour. Because I'll leave home about 3:20 to get to work for 4.
Oh, gross. But yeah, I just thought I'd shout that out because I saw it and it had our friend Capaldi on it.
Oh, me in there.
I'll watch the trailer for that later and report back. Cool. So that, I believe, is that, unless you've got anything else. Except from me, anyway.
23rd of October. No, that seems, from what I can tell, from what my bells toll, they toll no
Oh.
more.
For whom the bells toll, they toll for thee.
Just obviously go check out all our normal shit. Our reactions, our games, our... That's what we do, really, innit?
Yeah.
Podcast.
But yeah, I suppose we do that as well.
Yeah. If you're listening to this podcast, make sure you go and check out the Inaudible podcast. It's a really good podcast.
And if you go and listen to them, leave a comment or send them an email, contact@invisibletower.net,
Yes.
and tell them Inaudible sent you.
Yeah, well, no, that's any kind of like feedback is always more than welcome.
Do you remember? Do you remember when I searched around YouTube finding every other podcast called Inaudible and subscribed to
Yes.
them from Inaudible?
Yes.
I never
Still,
got
never
anything
got one
back from that.
I guess we know who the bigger men are.
Yeah.
The bigger Inaudible podcast is. The bigger man's.
I'll go and have a look and see what they're doing, and maybe I'll have a report for you by next week, or
Yes.
not next week because I don't think we'll do a podcast next week.
Your mission, if you choose to accept it. Next, why not? What's next week?
Tilly and Rob's thing.
Yes.
So yeah, that's
Nice.
maybe something we should mention. No
What
podcast
was
next
that?
week.
Was-
And
Yeah,
maybe,
no
maybe
podcast.
not the week after either if there's an emo night.
Oh yeah, because we'll be.
Hey,
Yeah, we can arrange that.
if
before
you're in
then.
Bristol, come down to the Fleece for the emo night and say hello.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Have you just like invited people to come and like?
It's not my party, don't matter.
Never know where we'll be on that day.
And next week we'll be at Tilly and Rob's house, which is, if let me just get the address.
The address.
It's
Yeah.
PO Box 9989.
London W12 6p.
Perfect.
Yeah, so we may not be back now until the 11th of November.
Ah, Novical, I call it. I don't know why.
Novical Remembrance.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's the special day, isn't it?
Special day of novelty remembrance.
Yeah, novelty. I might use that one. Cool.
Novelty for November. Oh, is novelty your November tea?
Yeah, but it's a new one every November.
Oh.
Or is a Novotel as a hotel chain? Maybe it's that.
Oh. Okay.
But yes, we'll see you back at some point here. Thank you for listening, everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you for attempting to listen. And
listen if you could.
we will slither disgustingly into your ear holes next time.
Yeah.
We'll see you then. Bye.
And that's not all.
Cool. Yep. So I'll get there. 2 at the latest.
Two at last, and I'll try and make sure I've got everything set up set up.
So soot up and sweep.
Set up, sweep, and sooty. Yeah, whatever.
Good old Doctor Who on a Sunday. No rain forecast for Saturday. Thunderstorms forecast for Sunday. Bloody Chibnall.
Yeah, shit. Oh.
And that's still not all.
It's gonna be. I don't know how to feel about it really. It's just sort of come around. It's like, oh yeah, blimey, Doctor Who.
Yeah, I know last. Maybe I'll just chuck this on the end of the podcast or something. But I know you said last time about how, like, the week leading up to it, you tend to get excited that it's coming up. I've kind of had that where I'm not really excited just about the episode in particular. I'm just excited that it's Doctor Who.
It's Doctor Who. Yeah. Having more Doctor Who is a good feeling, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
But you're not excited for what it is. Yeah. It's more you just want to. You kind of just want to get it done and out of the way so you can look forward to what's to come.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, without sounding bad. It's Chibnall we're bashing on. If you're new to our Chibnall bashing conversations, nothing against Whittaker. We reckon she could have been written by a better writer.
Yeah.
Big Finish. Go to Big Finish. That's your better option.
Yeah.
That's all.